We are your WWE World Tag Team Champions because New Day sucks. New Day.
What's up? Welcome back to the podcast. My name is Rhythm.
You got K-Boy here?
And we're at the beautiful Liliuokalani Garden today.
Yeah, we're not at our usual spot. We wanted to try somewhere different.
We're going to change it up every now and then. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the new scenery. Besides that, we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, we got a lot.
Yeah, last night was probably my favorite, but let's not.
Yes.
Let's not jump the gun on that one.
No.
So starting it off, I don't know if you watch AEW.
No, I haven't.
You don't? Okay, no, it's totally fine. I'm just gonna go through the cards really fast on AEW. Darby Allin and Kushida had a match, championship match. Of course, Darby Allin came up on top.
Right.
A really good match on top there was Orange Cassidy versus Jay Lethal with the stipulation of Sanjay Singh. Do you remember him?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, he's the one with the pencil in his ear.
Yeah.
All right, the stipulation was if him, Jeff Jarrett, or the big dude gets involved, Sanjay Singh is fired from AEW. Yeah. So that was hilarious. Absolutely entertainment wrestling right there. Another one. My favorite one from the whole entire thing was Bryan Danielson versus Bandito.
Ooh.
I don't know how old Bandito is, but damn does he wrestle like he wrestles like a champion. Like young 80s Shawn Michaels. It overall came to the Psycho knee from Daniel Bryan, beating Bandito, which means that he will. Oh, he's one step closer to facing MJF.
Right.
In the Iron Man match, 60 minutes fight, whatever.
Right.
Next thing that happened was MJF walked up to Brian Cage. You know who that is?
Yes.
Big, muscly hawk dude.
Yes.
Mother Hubba is as big as a mountain.
Yes.
Okay. MJF walked up to him because he wants him to be the next challenger for Daniel Bryan.
Okay.
He slaps the shit out of Brian Cage to piss him off. And then he gives him money and said, use this as fuel to beat the shit out of Daniel Bryan. I don't care if you win or lose, but break his arm.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Sick. Insane.
MJF is really, really wanting Daniel Bryan to be out.
He wants all the smoke. And I think it's sad what happened to him.
Yeah, it is.
MJF, because nobody likes him now. Now he's in the I don't care. Now he has a championship. You still suck. Weird phase that everyone goes through.
Yeah, people now hate him.
It hurts. It hurts to see that for him.
It's sad.
Do you know who the Young Bucks are?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Do you know who Top Flight is?
No.
Okay, that's fine because they've been out of action every now and then. But it's Dimitri Martin and his brother.
Oh.
Or
okay,
Dante
okay.
Martin? Oh, Darius Martin and Dante Martin. That's their names.
Okay,
all right.
Okay.
They beat the Young Bucks.
What?
Yeah, in a tag team match, they beat them.
Uh,
It was the most devastating move in history. Do you know what it is?
what was it?
It was a surprise roll-up. Distraction roll-up is what beat him. Yeah.
Isn't that every wrestler's finisher?
It's mostly if you want to
You want to end the match real quick?
if you want to save your wrestlers, okay, they're still pretty top guys,
Yeah.
but they're not just losing by a super kick. The surprise roll-up. That's going to happen. Welcome to Hawaii, guys. Bamboo just fell on us. Okay, besides that, there was a weird Ricky Starks versus Jake Hager. That was super weird match.
Yeah.
No one was really into it. Ricky hit him with the big spear. 1, 2, 3, he's done. And the last thing from there was, the Guns and the Acclaim had a promo where the Acclaim was the first time they were ever censored when doing a rap.
Right.
That was weird too because apparently they're going to have a family therapy section. Yeah, Billy Gunn goes, I got 2 words for you. Family therapy, and then he walks out and shoves everybody. I don't know where they're going with that storyline. I think they're f***ing it up. Gonna need to censor that. And that was the AEW side of everything.
Interesting.
Is there anything exciting you want for AEW?
Not at the moment. I haven't been watching, unfortunately. I was just looking forward to Monday Night Raw.
Oh, I bet everybody was. But we're not going to talk about that yet because next came SmackDown.
Yep.
So, there's a few things that I wanted to talk about with SmackDown.
Yeah.
There was a like a promotional video, a vignette where they made to show off what happened the past 30 years of Raw.
Right.
All right. In that promo, there was the names of Daniel Bryan,
Yes.
Evan Bourne,
Yes.
Chris Jericho,
Yes.
Dean Ambrose,
Yep.
Sasha Banks,
Yep.
the voice of Jim Ross,
Yep.
Mark Henry,
Yep.
Christian Cage,
Yes.
and Big Show.
Yep.
Yes, I watched it that many times and wrote down everybody's name that I saw in there. All right. I'm doing my job. We are not reporters. We're not journalists. This
No.
is just our opinions.
Yeah, our opinions.
All these people are not in WWE anymore, but they still put them in there.
Yeah.
But there's a reason why I chose these specific people. They are in other promotions.
Yeah.
WWE doesn't do that. If you are in another promotion, you are literally blocked out of history.
Yeah.
You don't exist anymore. Just like when War Games come up, they did not show any War Games clips from the past because it had all Undisputed Era, which is all in AEW.
Yes.
So this is, now we can see that Triple H is actually taking over. Now he's in control completely. He's showing people off. And it's wonderful, man. It's nice to see that they're not just wiping them out of existence like Thanos. SmackDown was a setup for Raw, though, basically, because Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns was not getting along for whatever reason. Roman Reigns gaslighting, manipulating Sami Zayn to think that he doesn't want to be there. He wants to take over. He wants to be the tribal chief when Roman Reigns should be the tribal chief. The fans love him and not Roman Reigns. So that's their whole angle with this thing.
I think Roman Reigns just wants Sami out of it already. And I just, honestly, by the way I look at Roman's face and everything, he shows that, I'm the one that should apologize and blah, blah, blah. He's reeling him in to be like, okay, I think we're cool. We think we're cool. And then later they're going to betray him. I swear, it's going to happen.
In SmackDown, they showed the tag team turmoil tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Had a bunch of people winning. I don't remember who won. I don't remember who was in it. But
really
they had that through the whole entire show was just that.
Right.
So kudos to SmackDown for showing the tag team division some love, because the tag team division never gets love. Ever.
Never.
Especially in WWE.
They were focusing on the main titles.
One weird thing that happened at SmackDown was what Paul Heyman said to Sami Zayn in the beginning. Oh, no. As in, Paul Heyman was with Roman Reigns in the locker room after they said Sami Zayn, get out.
Oh, yeah.
He said this, and I don't know why. Isn't it better being in the castle pissing out than it would be out of the castle pissing in? I understand it. I get it. It's better to be pissed off than pissed on.
Right.
I get it. But that's just a weird acronym that...
just the way he put it.
It was really weird.
Sorry.
Really weird, Paul Heyman. I don't know where he was going with that. Overall, I don't know where he was going with that. But at the end, I understood. I understood what he meant. So Sami Zayn's getting his ass whooped the next time they see him.
Yep.
Now, we talk about Raw. Raw 30th happened yesterday.
Yes, it did.
And it opened with probably one of the best opening segments Raw's ever had in quite a while.
Yep. Are you referring to the court?
I'm referring to Sami Zayn's trial.
Sami Zayn's trial, yeah.
Which was promoted the day of because Roman Reigns couldn't get anybody to acknowledge him because they were all sick.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you know the behind the scenes of it.
No, I didn't really.
Okay, Rikishi, Fa'u, where...
Afansika.
Okay, those guys. Traveling issues, and Rikishi was sick, so they couldn't show up. For everyone who thinks The Rock was going to show up, get it out of your head. No, he's not. He's a busy man. He actually made a video to tell you how busy he was. Go watch it.
He has something else better to do than acknowledge Roman.
There we go. And that will probably fit in the storyline, of course. But they couldn't do the Acknowledge Me Roman Reigns segment. So they slid in an hour before it all happened, the trial of Sami Zayn. And they did a really banger job.
Yeah, they did.
If this is a segment they thought on the fly, amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. When Paul Heyman opened up with
his opening statement.
I want Sami Zayn to die. What the? Yo, my mind was blown when I heard him say that, because I saw that Paul Heyman already doesn't like him. Like, I'm glad that they weren't like inching too much. They inched, and then they slammed him with it. I hate you, Sami Zayn. That's what it was.
Paul Heyman has no filter. He doesn't care.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He said the words of
rat bastard. We're gonna bleep that one out.
Oh damn. Okay, he don't like Paul Heyman. I love you, Paul Heyman. But I'm sad.
That's what Paul Heyman told Sammy.
Oh what?
He called it. He called Sammy. I want you. He was telling Roman Reigns that to get rid of this rat bastard, Sami Zayn.
Oh yeah. You're right. Completely right.
Beep.
And he also said ECW is dead.
Yes.
Which is smart. He played into the fans. The fans yelled ECW, and instead of him acknowledging ECW, he goes, ECW is a thing, but it's dead.
Yeah.
And then he said, acknowledge Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Which is smart, because that's what it's all about. It's about Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is this manipulative dictator of the relative island, whatever it's called. Island of relevancy. Okay, so talking about Sami Zayn's trial.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about it?
So, looking back at the fact that Sammy just got tired of it, and the way he's like, it hurts about how you guys are treating me. It hurts about this and that. Paul Heyman had his point of view, and then when Jay came in, it's like, you know what? I made my own video overnight, so I got you, Oos. You know what I mean? Showed the times that he helped the Bloodline out. Yes, there are times he wasn't there when Bloodline needed him, but then now, from Jay's point of view, he was there. You know what I mean? Even Solo Sikoa is like questioning himself. I really don't like this guy, but should I really like this guy? My brothers like him.
But he didn't put his finger up when they asked him to.
No, he didn't.
I was wondering when I heard Jay go, "Put your finger up if you still want Sami Zayn in the Bloodline," and then I saw Jimmy raise his hand up. I was like, "Oh, that's sick!" And I was just staring at Solo. You gonna put your stupid finger up?
But if you look at his
dirt,
but when Roman yelled Solo took his time to walk over and he looked at Sammy. Like, he gave him a look like, dude, I'm sorry, but I have to do this kind of look.
I didn't see that. I didn't see remorse. I didn't see remorse. I saw a man ready to kill.
If he would have grabbed him by the shirt like really hard, but then he went like this and he just went.
Yeah, it's a slow burn. The slow burn. Yeah, he got excited. Look, man, if you're gonna yell and then do it, guess what? You wanna do it. He had intent. Murderous intent.
Did you know that the Samoan Spike was rated the worst finisher?
The Samoan Spike was rated the worst finisher?
Yes, sadly.
Dude, I can think of way worse finishers. We're gonna talk about that later.
Yeah.
Though. Yeah. We got a TikTok for that. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. But anyway, I think Solo Sikoa had. He's like, I don't know what it is. I feel like, in my opinion, he has like a in between thing. Like, he is the tribal chief. I gotta acknowledge him. But at the same
basically, Solo is like the middleman.
Yeah,
he's not favoring this one. He's not favoring this side. He's like,
because if you looked at the past times when Solo first made his debut, he told Jay Uso was the time when Jay hated Sammy, but then Jay was getting hyped up that one match, and then he was like, "Yo," Solo's like, "Yo, you didn't do that well, son. You're gonna have to rest up on this one." Then he goes, "Sammy, you coming?"
He calls Sammy to come with him. Yeah.
So, I mean, at the same time, I'm just thinking he's just a middle guy.
He's the
He's like, I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna have to, because I'm gonna get my ass whooped by.
Oh, there is a word for it. I just can't think of it. I know there's a word for it. I've used it before on him. Ugh, I'll think of it later.
I think there's gonna be a strong. I think this whole storyline with the Bloodline and Sami Zayn and everything, it's gonna be more interesting. Once Royal Rumble hits, it's gonna be more interesting.
It's the best storyline ever, ever. Like, even surpasses the Shawn Michaels Triple H storyline, the Randy Orton John Cena, the Shield versus Evolution, Shield overall, Nexus overall. Well, that's great storylines were there. The Bret Hitman Hart, Shawn Michaels. I think this storyline surpasses them all. I've never been so dedicated to watch SmackDown just to see what happens to this one dude.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I couldn't say any better myself. Yeah, Sami Zayn in this trial thing, it's going insane. Absolutely. For his defense to be, I have no defense. And for the person who hated him the most to go, you know what? I'm going to put my effort because this is what family does.
Yeah.
I almost cried.
Hey,
oh, man.
He's sticking out for a real brother. You know what I mean? A real oos.
He's like, I made these videos right here. I was like,
even Paul Heyman was just like, wait, what?
You made these
overnight?
videos.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
He did it overnight. You made these 5 vignettes for us.
These evidence overnight.
Hey, there were a lot against Sammy that was like, Sammy, why didn't you do anything? Sammy, why did you run away when they were getting their ass beat in the hallway
by Drew McIntyre?
Yeah. I was like, you could have done something, at least get your ass beat with them. But what, like, see, I know we're kind of on this for, this is going to be a long segment, guys. The Sami Zayn one, 'cause it's the most important one, guys.
Long, yeah.
But think of the long game of this. They grabbed all those videos, they put it all together. Do you think the creative team did that on purpose? Or were they just like, oh, guys, look at this. Did you notice that Sammy ran here? Did you notice that Sammy helped here? Or do you think that they planned this all out? Like, okay, this is Sammy going to help here. Sammy, do not help here because we're going to make a vignette out of this.
I think it was just a written thing.
And that's sick because that is, like Sami Zayn, my nuts with these guys.
Like, Sammy, at this part, we're going to have you run away.
Yeah.
At this part, we're going to have you help out. At this part, run away. This part, you know what I mean? Show up late when everything is happening.
Mm-hmm.
When Roman Reigns got powerbombed by Kevin Owens into the table, of course, Sami Zayn showed up last
Well,
minute.
he's supposed to get the car ready.
True.
That's what he was told to do. Get the car ready. Don't worry about what goes on in the ring. We got this.
So
and the Usos weren't supposed to be there.
So speaking of that contract signing, they say that Kevin Owens could possibly have written Sami Zayn in there.
On the contract?
Into the contract to fight against Roman.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Like, they say that either Kevin Owens wrote his name in there, or he said he set Sami Zayn up for, you know what I mean?
Oh, that'd be pretty sick. That'd be a very void contract because that's not his signature. Right. We would all know that. But I guess WWE doesn't care. They'd just be like, that says your name. That says your name.
Contract, it states your name.
SZ, this is Kevin Owens. You're Sami Zayn.
But it's
you
like,
get your ass
I
in
didn't
there.
even sign my name, though, but this is your name.
I wasn't even there.
I was in the car.
Y'all saw it. Playback TV. I love that wrestling has this problem where it's like nobody watches. They don't even watch their own shows. The wrestlers are like, man, we got jumped yesterday. I don't even know who it was. It's like there's so many cameras that show you who did it, but you guys never go back to watch it. It's insane. But yeah, if Sami Zayn goes back, gets into the match somehow, what if they make him like a guest referee? That'd be sick.
Maybe.
Damn, what if the referee gets injured and then Adam Pearce goes, Sami Zayn, get in there.
No, they said it Braun Strowman.
I doubt it, though. Oh, man. That'd be a killer, too, though.
Especially guest referee Braun
He'd be a
Strowman.
killer. But the Sami Zayn trial got me emotionally, and it got me it got me coming for more. I'm gonna come back for more. 100%.
Yeah.
I'm going back to SmackDown. I'm going back to Raw. I'm gonna watch.
Yeah. I feel like Sami Zayn is just like, you know what? You guys don't like me that much, but yet I'm trying to show my 100%. And this is where Roman says, don't show up to any other show. I don't want to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, stay home and come Royal Rumble Day.
And that's where
you prove your last task.
Yeah. What is it? What's his last task?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I think
what's his last task?
I think he's going to either try to help out Roman in his match.
Help Roman, then they're the last two standing. He got to jump out.
I feel like that.
This is gonna be like the Andre the Giant Royal Rumble shit.
I feel like this is where he's just gonna referee's gonna get knocked down, or Sami Zayn's gonna slip on a referee shirt and he's gonna go.
Oh, you mean like in the match of Kevin Owens?
Yeah, Kevin Owens.
I was talking about the actual Royal Rumble.
Oh yeah, the actual Royal Rumble maybe.
Because Brock Lesnar was in a Royal Rumble where he was the champion, so why can't Roman Reigns be in the Rumble?
I don't see Sami Zayn winning the Royal Rumble though.
He better not. Just saying, he's got his own storyline. He's got his own storyline, so don't mess this up for me.
Solo Sakai wins the Royal Rumble.
Oh, Sikoa? Oh, yeah. Nah, that can't happen. That'd be sick though, but that can't happen. Because then he's got to forfeit.
Samoan Spike versus the Spear.
Okay, so we've been on this subject for about 12 minutes.
12
So
minutes.
I'm pretty sure we got enough of it out there, guys. You know, if anyone has anything to say, go ahead, drop it down in the comments below. I do read them. I read them all the time. Last time somebody just told me to bugger off, but that's okay. I read them, and I send you messages back. Okay, so there are other things that happen throughout the whole entire thing of Raw 30 or Raw XXX.
Yes.
Which don't Twitter that because it just sends you bad things. Damage Control fights Becky Lynch in a steel cage match. Do you know why they didn't have a steel cage match?
No.
Okay, they jumped her because apparently too many segments happened and the time got cut off for them. So instead of cutting off the Bella versus Sonya Deville thing, they cut off the steel cage match with Becky Lynch and what's her name?
Bianca.
No.
Oh.
They cut off the match from Becky Lynch and Bailey. That's her name.
Oh.
Can't remember her name. She's not that anymore. She's all about ripping signs. Uncle Howdy. When did Uncle Howdy get here? Hey, he didn't make an appearance though. Thank God.
I just can't go over that.
Yeah, I don't know whoever the guy is that plays Uncle Howdy.
It's Bo Dallas.
Good for you, man. Good for you. You just having a ball of a time.
It's Bo Eve.
It's Santino Marella.
Oh my God.
He's in TNA and he's over here.
Next thing you know, he's gonna start doing the Cobra as his finisher.
Which is we'll talk about that later. Okay, so that is the reason why Damage Control beat up Becky Lynch and the whole thing.
That's stupid.
They had to cut it off.
That is stupid.
All right. Next thing that didn't really matter to happen. LA Knight with the badass promo for Undertaker and Bray Wyatt coming out. They should not have done that. You make him look weak.
But
we know that he's going to win.
But this is where Undertaker passed the torch to Bray Wyatt.
Oh, yeah. They had a whisper.
Yeah. And according to backstage and everything, it's said that he's passing the torch to Bray Wyatt.
So what was the whisper then? What do you think it was? It lasts for 2 seconds. What do you think he said in 2 seconds?
You know, I'm not a good lip reader.
Don't matter. What's your opinion? He said. What did you think he wanted to say?
I think that he said, "You're gonna whoop that ass, boy."
You
better whip it ass,
He
boy.
said that with the badass days.
Yeah. Look at it here, boy. You're gonna whip his ass.
You're gonna get that ass.
And this is me passing the torch to you. You got that?
He said all that in 2 seconds.
Don't you fail me. I'll come back to choke slam you. And this is gonna be WrestleMania all over again.
He said that all that 2 seconds, guys. You didn't catch it. I'm about it. I have nothing against it. Yeah, he said exactly those words.
I feel like that's what he said. It's like, you know what? You're gonna get.
But it's just it's so confusing with him. You know, Undertaker already did the pass the torch thing, the my yard to Roman Reigns back in WrestleMania.
True. Yeah, he did.
But now he's doing it again as the badass. This time though, to Bray Wyatt. WWE, get your shit together.
I think I like the fact that he came out on his American Badass theme song.
We're fans. We don't forget the shit you already did just because you're doing something else. Screw you.
You know, I like that when he, what got me off guard is, Dead Man theme song came on. I was like, oh, is he going to make his slow walk again? Then, next thing you know, American Badass showed up, and I was like, what the heck is going on?
I don't remember the song. Wasn't it supposed to be Rollin'? Wasn't that his song theme?
He had two theme songs.
Rollin'.
He had that one and an American Badass one.
I don't remember the badass one.
See, the badass one is WWF time when I was around. So that's
I wasn't even around for the other time. I just saw clips. The first match after the whole Sami Zayn trial, Usos versus the Judgment Day.
Oh yeah.
How'd you feel about it?
So during the tag match, I noticed the Usos gave it their all, but then Jimmy Uso ended up injuring himself, and this is where Sami Zayn tried to prove himself.
Okay, I got scared because I didn't let it play through. I reversed it to see when he got injured. Because when he threw the X up, I was like, oh, shoot, did he get injured? So I kept rewinding. I was like, when did he get injured? And I saw him limping. And then that's when we saw the storyline come through.
Yeah, so this is where I think Sami Zayn was like, I'm going to prove myself. After my trial and what I witnessed is I'm going to prove myself that I'm meant for the bloodline. So he stepped in and he said, put me in. I want to defend the titles with Jay. And they ended up winning the match.
Did you think they were going to lose?
Day one.
Did you think they were going to lose?
You know what? I had zero hope for Sammy, to be honest.
When I saw the roll up Dominic with his foot on the rope on Sami Zayn, I was like, oh, this makes sense. He's gonna lose. Roman's gonna kill him today. Today is where he dies.
Yeah.
And then he kicks out at 2. 2.5. 2 and like 3/4. That was insane of a 2.
Yeah.
I yelled at the screen saying, Samuel, why'd you wait so long on that 2? Holy moly.
Holy moly.
But that was a great match. Great storyline to continue
I'm
our
happy.
love for Sami Zayn.
I'm actually honestly happy they kept the titles.
Oh, yeah, they have to.
Judgment Day.
Oh, damn. I love Judgment Day. I'm all about him.
Sorry, I'm only in for Rhea.
Everyone loves Rhea. Who doesn't love Rhea? Oh, that was weird.
Sorry.
Why did the video jump? Oh, you'll find out later.
Yeah,
Way later.
That's gonna be in a bonus clip.
Raw XXX, huh?
Literally.
Oi. Now, this is a fun one. The DX and Imperium thing. What was going like? I don't know. Whenever D Generation X comes out, they come out with
They're always
all their
coming out
guys.
with comedy.
Yeah, they come out with all their guys, but now there's that that layer of video that plays over them, so you can't really see them. And so I saw another man in the back in red and black, and I was like, "Who the hell is this bald dude?" I was like, "Is that Billy Gunn?" I just look at him like, "Who is this new dude who's right here?"
Just the fact that Road Dogg's like, the Road Dogg Jesse James, Kurt Angle? I want to be part of DX.
Bro, he played it so well too. The numbskull, the dimwit, the whole dimwit thing.
Yeah.
I didn't understand what was going on. I'm pretty sure he could have had his own segment.
I wanted to be part of DX.
I'm about it. Hey, he wants to come on and do his thing. Come on and do his thing. But no, I literally thought it was Billy Gunn the whole time.
I knew it was Kurt Angle.
You did?
Yeah.
As soon as you saw him?
You could tell the way he stands. He has that knee hunch.
DX, freaking get rid of your stupid video that plays over the screen where I can't see anything. D-Generation X. I couldn't see it. I wanted to see who the bald man was before he got in the ring.
You know how bad that was back then? It continued to show every segment every time they came out. When they make the boom boom sound, the X shows up.
But yeah, but they that whole segment they killed it. They killed it. Imperium comes out.
Triple H is like, what are you guys looking at me for?
You guys think booking is easy?
You think this booking stuff ain't easy?
Man, I wish we had someone that could just put it all together.
Long.
Player. Yeah, so 2 things he always did was he's gonna make a 6-man tag. Y'all can look at it. Look at the Teddy Long
He does
compilations.
His run and he's like,
He used to be a referee. DX selling the I'm not gonna face this big old dude. Amazing. All amazing. Kurt Angle coming out with the special guest referee. Amazing. That was all old school Raw right there.
Yeah.
Basically. The shenanigans, the special guest referee. Here comes SmackDown Teddy Long, even though he wasn't on Raw, he was a SmackDown dude. All of it phenomenal. Phenomenal.
could you imagine if he was the general manager of Raw?
Again? Or I mean back in the day?
Back in the day.
Nah, wasn't it Eric Bischoff that was back in the day?
Yeah, it was Eric Bischoff.
That's like 1,000 people that were general manager. You're a general manager. You're a general manager.
It went from Mr. McMahon to Shane to Stephanie, Triple H.
Okay.
Eric
Corbin.
Bishop, Baron Corbin,
Who else we
People
got?
Power.
People Power. We had him. A laptop. Mick Foley.
Mick Foley was the best general manager.
Ric Flair.
Ric Flair. Oh my gosh.
This was an unusual main event. They had Austin Theory putting his title up in line against Bobby Lashley.
Oh, I saw that one.
And before they kind of foreshadowed it because they said in the interview, Bobby Lashley says the last time I lost it is because of Brock Lesnar.
Right.
And not Omos, what's his name? MVP. MVP came into the interview saying, "Hey, if you need us to take care of business, you let us know." He said, "Nah, I got it my own. I'll do it my own way."
Yeah.
Planting seeds, by the way, planting seeds. That's how you do it in wrestling. Plant them seeds. Don't let the audience forget what you were trying to do.
Yeah.
All right. He gets out. They have a fight. He hits him with the Dominator, which used to be his old move.
Yeah.
And then he slams him on the table. They're both out on the ground. Womp, womp, womp. Everyone knows the
Lesnar
song.
comes out.
Everyone's losing their damn mind because this is the most overrated dude ever. Brock freaking Lesnar comes out, cowboy in hand. Cameraman missed the shot of Brock Lesnar coming out, by the way.
Yeah,
They like show him for like 2 seconds and they went to an audience member freaking out.
Yeah.
And they showed him again running to the ring. And then, shenanigans happen. He F5s Bobby Lashley. He F5s Austin Theory onto Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley loses again. Austin Theory's on top. For building a character, they're really making Austin Theory seem like a douche. Like he's just a douchey dude who's holding a title. He's not I'm defending the title each and every day. He's just a douche.
You're a douche.
How'd you feel about the segment?
I think knowing Brock Lesnar, he doesn't really wrestle that much, as you could tell. He shows up when an opportunity opens, which is smart in a way, but knowing a guy that doesn't like to
That's what he wants.
that doesn't like to show his face a lot more and wrestle, I think it's just stupid. I think it's stupid.
There's a name for that. It's called part-timer.
Stupid part-timers.
It's what everyone calls people who don't want to go week to week. They're called part-timers. I do this part-time better than you could do it full-time. That's why I'm back. Who said that?
Ooh. I don't know who this is.
I'm here because you can't get the job done.
Is that John Cena?
That is John Cena saying it to Roman Reigns.
It's called a promo, Roman. It's called a promo.
He did him dirty, dude. They're trying to boost him in ratings, and John Cena gonna rip on him like that.
That was like the most savage thing John
Brutal.
Cena. So speaking of John Cena, going off track one real fast.
Oh, I'll check.
New WWE game coming out in WWE 2K23. He is on the cover of the WWE 2K.
I did want to bring this up, but I forgot about it. But yeah, you're right. That is John Cena is the cover of the next 2K23 WWE. How do you feel about it?
I don't like it when they have him in his now attire, and the U.S. title belt he has is not the original. I wanted him to have the spinning United States title he had back then. There was
They made it spinning?
Yeah, he had when he was the
Thugonomics?
Yeah. He had the spinning U.S. title.
They put it on the not the Universal, the world title and the United States title? It must have been a short time then. It must have been the one when he held it.
Yeah, this is the time when he had it. Because this is when he's like...
The worst.
Word life.
Word life. Something thugonomic. I'm coming now here because... Shut up. Okay, so let's do an overall rating. Overall rating out of 10 for all shows that happened. What are you giving it?
I'll give it a 10.
Give it a 10?
I'll give it a 10.
You know what? I'm gonna go 7. AEW was good. SmackDown was okay. It could have been better. It had a great opening, but it could have been better. I wanted the Bayley versus Becky to happen, so that's why I'm going with 7 for this week's wrestling.
I only gave it 10 because when I watched the Raw, of course, when Undertaker came on an American Badass theme song, I was just like,
the whole thing was a mind blower. Felt like
this is really happening. He's coming out with his motorcycle. Oh, I see the motorcycle.
it felt new though. That Raw felt new, and it felt like there was no real fillers. Because usually for 3 hours they gotta like put some shenanigans over here. Tozawa, go chase R-Truth for a little bit. Santa Claus, make a promo for a second. All right, guys, this is where we're going to be closing it out. I want to thank you guys so much for being here. Welcome to the island of Hawaii. This is Likalani Garden. My name is Rhythm.
Okay, boy.
And we'll see you on next week's podcast.
Laters.
Hi, guys.